That's beautiful play by Ricky Thomas. Your comments, Daniel?
Cobram is absolutely killing Finley at the moment with their play around the ground. Like, they're just finding too many loose players, and Finley have got to man up more. Terry Kernaghan's running amok down in the half-back line, and Nick McDonald's using his pace. Lee Chapman playing well on the half-back flank too, and on the ball. And Lee Rasger doing a good job in the ruck. Good play there by Ricky Thomas. No, neither of the ruckmen can get the bounce. One's chasing the ball. Good play there by Terry Kernaghan. Good use of the body there. And should be a ball up here. A bit congested. No, someone gets the ball out. You're balling up. Umpire says it'll be mine, fellas. Should be nearly quarter time, I think. There'll be much time left. How long's quarter been going for? 15 minutes. Yeah.
Very good start.
Good start by Cobram, yes. 13. Crowley, is it?
Yeah, Crowley.
Justin Crowley. Good kick there, but Travis Lindy picks the ball up. Good play there. Gets tackled just before he gets rid of the ball. Running through there for Finley was number 10 in Wayne Masculine man. And the ball would be thrown in. 30 for Cobram, for Finley. Picked up by Bjorn Borg. And the ball is out of bounds again by the looks of it. No, yep, it is. Yes, Flanagan. Also playing well at the moment is Steve Heroes Hogan, Hogan's Heroes. He's playing very well at the moment, running amok in the centre. Picked up by 30. Here's 30 for Finley.
Andrew Logman.
Good mark there by Lindy. He's a quiet achiever in the back line. He does a lot of unnoticed things. Picked up by Rasger. Rasger gets rid of the ball. Ricky Thomas running towards it. Good play there, Chapman. Now look at Chapman go. He's a great player. Gets rid of the ball. Picked up by the Finley player here is 59. Ibbott. Gary McIntyre with pace. Picks the ball up. Oh, head high tackle. You dirty bastard. And free kick to Gary McIntyre. Gary McIntyre, arguably the fastest man in the world, kicks it out of bounds and knocked out of bounds by the Finley number 6. Was it? Woolston. And over to Nathan Hanrahan.
Umpire's throwing the ball back in. Darren won. Oh, there goes the siren to end the first quarter. And it's a very good start by Cobram. They lead 4-1-25 to 1 behind from Finley.
Comments on the first quarter, Nathan?
Yeah, I think that Cobram have really. What's that? Oh. I think that Cobram have really showed their authority. Like, it's just been really good to see like young players like Nick McDonald and Ricky Thomas running around the packs. Ricky Thomas has kicked a couple of good goals, and so has Nick. And it seems that the umpire's having a bit of trouble balling it up in the centre, and it looks like he might have to throw it up from now on. It's a bit soft in there, but. It looks like Cobram are really asserting their authority early, and I think that they should build on that in the second quarter.
Oh yeah. One player I reckon is playing well is Travis Lindy on the half-back line, doing a lot of mopping up. Terry Kernaghan's running amok there in the centre, creating a lot of options for the forward thrust. And Lee Rasger's doing a good job in the ruck against a pretty formidable opponent. Like, he's about the same height, a bit of a better build too. So everyone's putting in a little bit. No, Ricky Thomas and Nick McDonald have done the finishing off on the forward line. And Lee Chapman's with his straight through play is playing very well too. But I think if Cobram keeps going like this, they will end up having a very easy victory. I can't see Finley getting back into the game if they Cobram keep playing as they are now.
Yep. That'll do it. It's all right.
Go on.
Oh. Yeah, the umpire's just telling the spectators to get off the ground. It's slow to react. The umpire's got the ball in the centre. Let's see how this bounce goes. Oh, that's a good bounce by the umpire. It's given both ruckmen an opportunity to get it down. Watts has come off the better, and it's a handball to Flanagan, who's given a good barrel down to the forward line, but Tobias Goodwin there for Cobram has, come out. He's too high on that, Yeah, Luke Cyber just got Toby a bit higher there. He's got a runner around the back there, Stephen Hogan. He probably should have used him. But he's looking further downfield for options. I think he's looking for Lee Chapman. Yes, he's kicked down towards Lee Chapman. He's a rather strong player. Yes, it's a good pick up there for Finley by Andrew Sykes. He's got that ball on. And Tobias Goodwin there again. He's given a good tackle. And I think Sykes might run the ball out of bounds. No, he's kept it in. That's pretty good work by the Sykes. And again, that's good body work there by the Finley opponent. And Andrew Foster Knight to pick up. No, he's been dispossessed. And they're fighting hard for the ball down there. I think Finley are going to try to get a bit of a advantage in this quarter. There's not much wind advantage, so I think they're just going to try to run the ball on a bit and see if they can get back into this game. It's another bounce. Razga's got the better of that. And Lacey's got a punch back. Chapman's kicked across the front of goal. I'm not sure whether that's the right thing to do. But Terry Kernigan and Nick McDonald are out there. I'm sure they should be able to do something out of this. Yes, Nick McDonald's come off the better of that. And beautiful. Oh, Nathan Michelotti's taken his eyes off the ball for a second, and Finley players cleaned up there. And he's got a couple of opponents out there to kick to. And that's a beautiful pass down to Mark Hawkins in the forward pocket there. He's about 40 metres out, I'd say. And I'm not sure, but he looks like he's a fairly big young player, and I'd say he should be able to kick the distance. I'm not sure about the accuracy. I haven't seen this guy kick for goal yet. But he's lining up for goal now. He's given it a fair roost. It comes off the boot rather nicely. There's a big pack in the square. Didn't quite make the distance, and Lacey's tried to put it on his boot, but and a Finley player there in James Dundon just could not quite get it past that goalpost, and it's gone through for a behind. So it's 4-1-25 to Finley, 2 points, 2.
Yes, good desperate play there by the Cobram back line. Toby Goodwin's doing a few good things there. Terry Kernigan, as he usually does. No, Gary McIntyre to kick out now. Gary McIntyre. Hasn't got much here. Go long, Gary. Go long. Good option. Looking for Razga. Razgats. Can't quite mark it. Picked up by Foster Knight. Foster Knight looking for Senafani. Senafani should run onto the ball here. Good play there. Gets tackled before he can get rid of it. Picked up by Nick McDonald, who's been in everything. I'd give him best on ground so far. Kicks it looking for Ryan Hanrahan, but number 8 for Finley. James Dundon marks it in front of him. Razga can't quite mark it. 35 Watts kicks it. Good pass there to Crowley. Crowley running onto the ball, kicks it looking for Hawkins, but can't mark there. A good mark there by Travis Lindy. Good kick there, looking for Foster Knight, and he's marked it. Good mark. Classy player, this bloke. Yep. Got a bit of a future, that Andrew Foster Knight. Kick it looking for Nick McDonald, and picked up by Woolston. Desperate player there. Michelotti tries to tackle him, looking for Hogan. Hogan runs onto the ball, picks up, decides not to take a bounce and looks for Ryan Hanrahan. Ryan Hanrahan running onto the ball. A little bit of pace there, Ryan. Good play. That's out on the full. Bad luck, Ryan. You taught him well, Nathan.
Yes, I taught him how to kick out the full like that. I've done a few in the past, so it's worked well. Well done, Ryan. Rather than Daniel Lewis, first kick in senior football. No, not a goal, out of bounds on the full, but that's another story. Yep, and Sykes has just kicked in there, and he's found, I'm not sure who it is. He's kicked down and straight to Terry Kernigan. Now, Terry Kernigan has got plenty of options down forward. He's gone to Ricky Thomas, probably the best option. And we've got 2 players down there that could probably clean up. Ricky Thomas has done rather well, but he's been tackled by his Finley opponent. Woolston crashes through furiously. And he's still tackling Woolston. Nathan Michelotti's over the ball. Woolston is a desperate player for Finley, and he's bottled up the ball rather well. Worked effectively. He has done a few undisciplined things, Woolston, in the first quarter of the game, but he's really picked up his discipline, and he's just attacking the ball hard. Ball up there, and he's got the ball's been spilled out. And Steve McKay has got the chance to pump Cobram into the forward line, but he's taken too long and the ball's been smothered. Nathan Michelotti runs onto the ball, quick hand pass out. Who's that over the ball? Is that Justin Deegan? I think it is. Yes, it is. Stephen Hogan. Terry Kernighan's paddling the ball around the outside there, and Terry Kernighan's done well to pick the ball up again. Bangs it on his opposite foot. Ricky Thomas is behind there. Justin Deegan's got the chance. No. Nick McDonald again with an exciting hand pass onto... Oh, no. That was young... what's his name? Centofanti there, and he just tried the old shot out of the air, but I think it had already crossed the line before he got a chance to put the ball on his boot. Now, they're Cobram using the zone defence here. It'll be interesting to see how well it works with the Finley big men outside the 50. He's gone in the direction of Ibbott. Ibbott is attacking the ball hard. He's done rather well, Ibbott. He's beaten 2 opponents there. He's kicked the ball down, and it looks like 3-2 here for Cobram. Yeah, Gary McIntyre's done well. No, but the ball's been knocked out of bounds by, I think it was Andrew Sykes.
Boundary umpire throws it in. Tap down. Looking for Hogan. Hogan tries to dispossess the Finley player Lacey. Gets the ball out somehow. And the ball is out of bounds again. Trevor Beaver Healy there, urging his players on, as will be Max Campbell.
Throws a few stretches on the boundary.
Yes. Throws it, looking for Nick McDonald. He's been in everything so far. Bloody oath he is. Kicking it towards, is that Chris Meehan? Good mark, Chris. Very good mark. Held himself well then. It's a stupid kick though. He's just blind kick. Didn't look where he was going. And Steve McKay gets tackled. Bad luck, Steve. Darren Wan. Well, Wan. Good play there to Dundon. Dundon looking for, is that Watts? No? Yeah, Watts. What's he going to do with this? Keep it to Hogan's Heroes. Bad kick there, and...
is that Lacey underwear there?
Yeah, under the pack. Looking for, who's 13? Crowley. Justin Crowley. Who's got the ball now? 21. Nathan Belinda. Kicks it to... Good play there by Rasgo. Once again, that was Chris Meehan there, was it? So I got rid of it. Oh yeah, picked up by Wan. Wan would be looking for a magic wand at the moment, I think. Picked up by a little player by Finley, Parsons. Spiring kick into the forward line, but Stephen Hogan, strong mark there. He's playing well too.
Yes, he is. I have to agree.
Yes. Looking for good mark there by Gary McIntyre. Snooze. Farry
McIntyre goes long. Lee Chapman down there, the bustling player that he is. He's run straight through the ball as usual. Look at this. That's good play by Lee Chapman. Kept his eyes right on the ball, but he slipped over, which is a bit of bad luck because he really did attack the ball. Now, that's good work by Centofanti. Really good work. He has got the big body to do it. He should do it more often. That's a great mark there by Darren Wan. His senior experience showing out here, and he's kicked it on his opposite foot, which is a great pass. But no, it's been cut off by Travis Lindy, doing many good things off the back flank there. And he's kicked long, nice on kick down to Steve McKay's in front. No, but it's been rowed by the Finley players. They seem to be getting to the ball better, numbers to the ball. And Chapman in the centre there, he just has to run straight through this. Yeah, he's done that too. He's used the body well on Woolston there. But it's cleaned up there by Nicholas Flanagan. He kicks out wide. Lacey underwear slipped over. He's picked it up. He's turned around on the left foot and he's spun back into the centre. He's looking for Watts. Watts is just loping around in the centre. He just doesn't look like he wants the ball at all. Flanagan picked up. Nice kick by Flanagan. Travels about 50, 60 metres. It's gone down there. David Conti's... Yeah, slight exaggeration, but Terry Kernighan's mopped up well. And Stephen Hogan is running a muck off the half-back flank over here. That's beautiful play there by Wan, again showing his senior experience. Used his body well. Ibbott's crashed over the top. And Steve Hogan has